The Radio Wemo Breakfast.
Get smart. App reviews to win friends and impress people.
Smartphone apps, mobile apps, Android apps, iPhone, iPod Touch apps, or even your Nokia apps as well. This is the feature that explains what you can put on your phone, because there's so many choices out there, and we've got 3 of them for you today. Tom and Alistair, of course, are back to help us along with this as well.
Hello again.
G'day. Alistair's on the Android.
Yep, got Android here, and the application I've got for you today is called TripIt. TRIPIT. TripIt.
Okay.
And it's a
This
travel.
is
It's a travel.
LSD application.
It's a travel organizer, basically. Whenever you get any booking confirmations for flights or hotels, anytime you're going away, what you do is usually comes in a PDF. You just forward it to a specific email address, and then on your phone it automatically creates an itinerary for you.
Nice.
So say I'm going to Wellington later in the month, so you just select Wellington, and then it has your flights down to Wellington. It's got a map for when you arrive there, so you know where you are.
Yeah.
And your return flight, so it's got all the details on the flight, such as when you have to be there, flight numbers, booking references, all that sort of stuff. You can click on the airport to get directions to the airport. And it's pretty handy. It's
And the status of the flight.
and it gives you the status as well if it's delayed or anything.
Instead of taking reams and reams of paper
because you
with
always
you.
have like a giant folder full of paperwork if you go, especially if you're going on a long trip.
And especially if you're in Wellington, you just get off the plane and it blows away.
Gone. Yeah.
What am I doing now?
Yeah, exactly. So this has got it all sorted. You can, I think you can upgrade. It's a free app, but you can pay more to get mobile alerts if your flight's delayed. Okay. And I think if you're in America flying around there as well, it's particularly useful because you can see how many seats are available on certain flights if yours is delayed, and you can purchase new flights and things. So it's really cool.
So would you need Wi-Fi or 3G to update it?
Either, yeah. You just need some internet connection, and it'll download the latest itineraries for you.
So is that free?
Yeah, it's free.
And then there's obviously a premium.
Yeah, there is, but I think it mainly is based for American customers, and you can also get it for Android and also for iPhone as well. iPhone, iPod Touch.
Cool.
So it's TripIt.
TripIt, right. On the Nokia now, I've got a wee application called Vlingo. Have you ever wanted to talk to your phone?
Yes.
Sounds very futuristic.
Not actually talking to someone on the phone, but talking to your phone. Some people are extremely lazy, like myself.
Yeah.
We don't like typing things in, especially with touch pads can be a little bit clumsy at times. So why not just say what you need to say to your phone and let it do its thing?
Yeah.
Well, this thing called Vlingo is $4.99 New Zealand, and you can create text messages with it. You can write emails, speak emails. You can do a web search. You can dial. You can say, "Call Mum at home, please." Mm-hmm. You can update your Facebook status. You could just write a little note to yourself, or say a little note to yourself. But I got to say,
how accurate is it?
I mean, since when have you? I think most people have tried at least talking to their computer and seeing if it'll recognise their voice. I think these things are only made for Americans.
Yeah.
I think that's the problem. So
does it understand your accent?
No. That's the problem. Although it's obviously got some kind of built-in algorithms for different accents, because it said, okay, what sort of English do you want to speak? The King's English. Thank you very much. No, Australian was the closest example. So does that mean I have to talk like these all the time? Well, I don't know. Let's see if I can call home. So the option to calling home, I have to put it. There's a certain format you have to say it. And so if I want to dial home, I want to say call. Let's say I want to send a message. That's a little bit more complicated. Send a message to home. Let's see if this is going to work. So what you do is you press hold and speak. Send a message home. It's thinking. Has a little think about it. And actually, I think, it's home. It says it's going to send a message home. So, okay,
100%
now
strike rate so far.
That's your voice.
So now the message. Hey there, Ben. I'm using something called Vlingo. I'm guessing this ain't going to work. Okay, it's thinking about that. Of course, it's a little bit longer. The message came back with was, and I do have been. I'm using something called Vlingo. I am guessing that I got aware.
Wow,
that's close.
It knows its own name. It knows its own name.
You've got the most important part, right?
So
and.
I don't know. If you want to look like an idiot speaking to your phone, then Vlingo might be for you.
That's perfect
on the Nokia.
Nice try, anyway.
Yeah. Tom, what have you got on the iPhone, iPod?
I got a very simple one. I've been travelling recently and I found this came in handy a lot. It's called World Clock, and it's what it says. It is a world clock. You can put in your destinations where you're going. So, for example, I was in the UK and in America and in Japan. So you type in those. It gives you all the time differences, time zones, and tells you exactly what the time is.
Handy.
Because you're always walking around the hotel room trying to find a clock. Oh, change all your watches to what time. What I do anyway. And then you resync everything when you get there. So you're on that time zone.
Yeah.
But this has it all on one page. So if you're thinking about texting back home or phoning home,
you know what time it's going to be.
Exactly what time it is. Yeah.
Because it's bad enough that you're, somewhere on the Greek coast, but to be pissing off people at home and telling them that you're on the Greek coast
at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah. And what happens?
They're already jealous.
But you're sending a photo of the amazing beach you just found. To your family back home, and you're right. It's 4 a.m. They get woken up.
Yeah.
And it's not quite the same enjoyment for them.
No.
But I found that a great application for when I was away, just to find out exactly what the time was. And it helped a bit with jet lag too.
Yeah. Where have you been recently anyway?
The UK.
Nice.
LA first, so and then UK, and then Tokyo.
And so you'd specifically have all those clocks already set up on you?
All set up here, so I know exactly what time it is, rather than trying to have to remember the time difference. I know the time difference for the UK, but LA is, I think, 18 hours behind, but I might be wrong, might be 1 or 2 out, but it's good to know exactly. Yeah. And then again,
you don't want to miss your flights.
Precisely, yeah. And if you haven't changed the time on your watch, you might get your taxi late or whatever. So it's just good to have it scheduled in your iPhone iTouch.
Very handy.
World Clock.
Yeah, World Clock. Simple as that. Just World Clock. I know.
Does what it
exactly
says.
what it is. You can add more time
out
zones
of the box.
to it. Yeah, it is. Yeah,
just works.
There's no complications about it. I love it.
Thanks very much, Tom and Alistair.
Cheers.
For feedback, if you want to suggest an app that you quite like, that you want us to try or bag, send it through to studio@kiwifm.co.nz. See you next time.